back here turning to our weather forecast with Adam. We still have a lot more summer to go. It's not too bad. Things are looking okay.
Yeah, I think the first half of the month is still going to be relatively comfortable. We have our warmer days that are going to come, and then we really don't have a huge cool down by any means. We're going to see a lot more 70s, low 70s as we head into next week. And the rain, too. We're not quite picking up on any sort of big rainstorm that's going to be heading our way. So we're going to keep things, again, pretty quiet. And yeah, although we do see a few light systems moving on through with some pretty light shower activity, not looking like it's going to be too bad. This weekend, however, is going to be one of the warmer weekends as summer starts to flex its muscle again here late into the season. We'll have high pressure built in from the southeast, and that is really going to help to bring in some of that warmth that we'll have. Now, you will notice that some of these deeper oranges, some of those red colors, they start to extend their way back up here closer to the Pacific Northwest. That's something we expect here through the weekend. By Sunday, you can start to see some changes, though. We start to see some of those lighter oranges and some of those yellows approaching the area again as a trough starts to work its way closer to the region, and that will come along with a pretty small rain chance as we head on into later next week. As far as what we're expecting here in the next few days, the warm up, that's going to feel more like seasonal norms here for tomorrow, up to 74. That's the average high, and then we start to crank it up a little more. I think a few spots on Saturday actually hit 80 degrees, especially across South Sound. Then our numbers start to come back down as we start to notice that ridge retreat back off towards the south and east for Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday back down around those low 70s. Again, still fairly comfortable. We have a few areas of sunshine, and we're seeing that more as you go farther north here. Bellingham, blue patches of sky here showing up as we head into our Thursday afternoon. Farther south we go here, closer to Seattle. This is more of what we're seeing, although we are expecting to see that begin to break apart a bit more as we go deeper on into the afternoon. 65, mainly cloudy skies, calm wind for the time being. We're at 65 in Bremerton, getting closer, but just not quite at 70 yet in Shelton. 62 in Hoquiam, mid-60s around Forks. Same for us in Bellingham, sitting at 65 degrees. Off towards the south and east, this is what's really helping to generate some of the clouds that we're seeing right now. It's a weak disturbance that's going to spin on through here. So North Oregon coast, South Washington coast could pick up a few light showers with this. This is going to move on by, and it's not going to be a big rain producer. Again, nothing like that really showing up for us for the next week or so. And then that will start to work its way up towards the north and east and start to impact areas here closer to the Cascades, where I think higher terrain, we're talking about a shower or two maybe coming out of that. Nothing a whole lot, though, for the rest of us here closer to the lower elevations. So that's later on into the night. That's 11 p.m. You can already start to see a lot more of that clearing starting to shape up for us throughout the nighttime hours. Then we head into Friday, and then we continue to see the clearing with high pressure starting to build in from the southeast. And that's going to help us to warm up a little more heading into the day tomorrow. Again, tomorrow's going to be a more seasonal day. Then things get slightly warmer than normal heading into Saturday as we keep things fairly clear, where we might see a little bit of a change right here along the north coast through the Strait of Juan de Fuca. A little more of that marine influence could keep things a bit cooler there, give you more of that fall-like feel. Otherwise, though, I think most of us are going to keep things pretty clear and dry and sunny. Camano and Whidbey Island, too, I would say keep an eye out, too, as we head on into the Saturday time frame. Sunday, we'll start to see a few more of those impacts as well as we start to see more of that marine push come back in. And speaking of Sunday, Rams and Seahawks, their season opener here. Kickoff's going to be at 1:25. Partly sunny skies and probably seeing more of those clouds towards the latter part of the day. Temperatures in the low 70s, warming up into the mid 70s by the end of that game. Here we go. Lows tonight dropping down into the 40s. So another cooler start and then a nice warm seasonal afternoon with a high of about 74. We top off at 78 on Saturday. Low 70s ahead for us with those very small chances of showers coming around heading into Monday, and then dry again Tuesday and Wednesday.